So the trade that I took was right here on the S&P 500s, and this was a break and retest strategy. This is right here, the breakout candle. So we finished the last day of March. The Trading P&L is looking pretty nice, guys. So first, and then this is where you find your retest, guys. This is how you spot the retest. So the trade was based off the 30-minute time frame, the highs of yesterday, which is a nice hold again, a nice hold again. And this is why I entered, because long wick to the downside. And what I do like about this week so far is we've been collecting 20% instead of small 15, 12, 13% like last week's. Good morning, my fellow traders. Happy Tuesday. Let's just get right into the chart and show you guys exactly what we're looking at, since market's already been open for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So if you haven't watched yesterday's vlog, you'll notice that we had spotted this double bottom bounce here, and we got that double bottom bounce. And on Friday, we had taken this breakdown of the downside. So we're just following price action here. And now you can see again, all I did was grab this low this wick here, the low this wick here, extend it all the way out, and now you can see we're hitting this resistance, as well as you can see right here we're below pre-market low off this area right here. So puts do look good, but I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to watch the market as we speak. But you can see, guys, perfect rejection of this resistance. And so far, if you just watch the price action on a 4-hour time frame, SPY looks beautiful. It looks really easy to follow, and you get to see here we've been watching it for a couple days now, and we're going to keep watching it together. So we finished the last day of March, and we started a new date on April 1st, and so far the Trading P&L is looking pretty nice, guys. So first, we're gonna do a recap first, and then we're gonna dive right back into our Trading. But let me show you guys why I took this trade, since I wasn't able to live trade it earlier. So the trade that I took was right here on the S&P 500s, and I'm gonna show you guys my orders and go back on my phone to show you guys the P&L there with the time stamps and everything as well, so it can show that you guys it lines up. But we're also gonna go to my account statement too to show you guys here that quick little $88 on this first trade, very nice 20%. And this time we caught a nice entry off a retest, and this was a break and retest strategy. So first, let's break it down, guys, because you guys already know I do not trade the first 30 minutes or an hour of market being open, and all I was doing is watching the market being open. And you guys first heard me say that I believed that the market looked pretty bearish at first, and you guys saw it did have a very nice drop here, and then I had to dip out to go do a detail, and then market rocketed. So I ended up taking a trade here. Let me show you guys a trade. So the trade was based off the 30-minute time frame, as well as even the highs of yesterday, which is 560.71, as well as even pre-market high. And it's very simple. You guys can see all it is just a breakout, and all I did was catch the retest. So let me show you guys on 5 minutes one more time. So I did post already in the trade recap tab the whole breakdown of this trade right here as well, with a whole bunch of quotations and a whole bulletin as well. But we're also going to show you guys here. So very simply, this is right here the breakout candle. Again, just because a breakout does not mean I entered. So I let it break out, another breakout, another breakout. So 3 breakout candles happen, and then this is where you find your retest, guys. This is how you spot the retest. In this case, all I was doing was waiting for price action and seeing how these candles form on the support level, which you can see this candle has a very nice hammer candle. Then it pulls down, shows a big seller, and I was watching that. So I didn't enter still. I was watching that, and I was noticing that. But then look at this candle here. A nice hold again, a nice hold again. And this is why I entered, because long wick to the downside. And I saw that this was getting another long wick to the downside, so I decided, you know what, worst case scenario, if this candle closes below the highs of yesterday, I'll just cut for a small loss. Or if it pulls all the way down to pre-market high and it's only about 10-15%, maybe I could even cut it there. So either way, I assessed my risk, entered in on this candle here, held for about 20 minutes for this candle, and the only thing that I could have done better was, I guess you can say, a hold for an extra 10 minutes, which in this case, I'm very glad I exited here, because the only thing I could have done was just hold for an extra 10 minutes, but that's hindsight in favor. Unlike yesterday where the trade kept going, this one only ended up going for an extra 10 minutes, which is totally fine. Rejected that resistance and ultimately closed red for the rest of the day. So again, there's many trades you could have taken here as well, but the only trade that we took was off this one, break and retest. Very simple strategy. And now we're gonna switch over to the screen and show you guys my orders, the time frames, and show you guys that it lines up perfectly. So here's my orders on Thinkorswim, and here's my TradeZella as well. And let's show you guys how much we made today. We just made only $88 off our first trade, which is not that bad considering that we only been taking one trade every single time. But you guys can see at 8:41 a.m. I entered, and I exited at 9:02 a.m. So here's Charles Schwab, the account with the orders, and you can see Charles Schwab 1400, same thing right there as well. And when you go to the monitor, the activity position, same thing as well. Lines up perfectly with the amount and the individual account number. But also, the orders were at 8:41 a.m. and you can see that this is that 8:40 candle right here, 8:40 a.m., which is this one right here. So that's our entry. Then we exited at 9:02, so this is 9. And you see just or 9:01, a minute after this candle opens. And that is our very simple break and retest entry off our Thinkorswim Very simple trade. So we're going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys had an awesome Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's vlog. And if I do not record anything, then of course we'll just show you guys the TradeZilla, of course, or do recaps like how we did today. It was a very simple in and out trade. And what I do like about this week so far is we've been collecting 20% instead of small 15, 12, 13% like last week. So that's the only difference we're going to do this week. And so far I'm liking it because it even shows right here on the TradeZilla. These past 2 trades literally were the same price, $88 gains twice. So I hope to see you guys on tomorrow's vlog, and I appreciate all the comments, love, likes, and subscribers. And I'll see you guys on the next trading session.